Hello, in this video I'll be installing Yakk EXP crash bars. Let's go! This is what is inside the box. You have two side crash bars, one middle that is connecting them together, and also you have the hardware for them. I recommend you to put them all together like this, so it's much easier to install them later. Also you have instructions, and following them is pretty easy to install the crash bars. First we have to remove these 4 bolts holding the front fender, and for this we need Allen key 5. Make sure you put all the bolts in one place so you're not gonna lose them. Here's a pro tip. It's much easier to take all the components you're gonna need, put them like this together, and it is going to be much easier to install it. Here's the bracket, and it goes this way up. Make sure it's not touching anywhere on the bike. Tighten it a little bit by hand. You need 30mm wrench and Allen key 5. First we're going to tighten it a little bit so it can be moved. Make sure it's centered before you tighten it down. And now we're gonna bring back the fender. Make sure you attach the hoses and the cables for the ABS here. Put all the bolts and tighten them just a little bit. When you have the first two installed by hand, you can use the Allen key extension. And it's much easier. Make sure when you're tightening the bolts, they're going easy by hand. Now remove the OEM spacer with Allen key 6. So once we have the OEM spacer out, there's a rubber here that we have to remove and put on the new spacer. Here's the rubber, and goes to the new spacer like this. This is the final result, and this is how it goes. For here we're gonna need this long bolt with the M8 washer, and before installing it, first we're gonna put some glue on it. Tightening just a little bit to make sure it's gonna stay there. Once we have it on the bike, we have to make sure we put the bolt on the top side with the nut. The bar is going over the bracket, and we're going to tighten it just a little bit by hand, just to make sure it stays in place. And now we're going to do the same on the other side before tightening everything up. Don't forget to put the glue here on the bolt. Again, tightening it a little bit just to make sure it stays in place. Align it on the top part before you tighten it here. Tightening it by hand. Now we're gonna install the middle connecting bar. We have to make sure all the bolts are just in place, are not really tightened, so this one can move, so we can just install the bar and make sure the bar sits like this. Here we have the M8 bolt with the washer using Allen key 5. Tie it a little bit just to stay in place. And make sure you don't forget to put the thread lock on the bolts before that. Hold the bar so it's not going up when you tighten it. Before you continue, it's good to check if the fender is not touching the bar. Now we have all the bolts and parts installed on the bike. It's time to have a look at the table. Here you can see we have all the sizes of the bolts and the specs for the torque wrench. Make sure again it's going to snap. And the final part. And here's the final result. You can see the crash bars look very good, they're tough and they'll do their job for sure. Thank you for watching and don't forget to subscribe. See ya, ciao.